Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Starbucks has closed all of their locations indefinitely. And if your caffeine addiction is suffering, you are not alone. So today I want to tell you how to make a Starbucks favorite, the iced white chocolate mocha. This can be done in 3 easy steps. You need your espresso, your flavorings, and your cold ingredients. So to get started, I'm going to make my espresso. I actually already made it in the video before this, but our power went out and everything went dark. So I have my espresso made. Today I used a double shot Nespresso pod. You can use a regular espresso maker that makes the espresso straight from the beans, but I prefer this method. Now this is a double shot pod, so that's the equivalent of a Starbucks grande drink. So once you've made your espresso and it's still hot in your cup, you want to add your flavorings. So for a white chocolate mocha, you need white chocolate. This is actually the same white chocolate that Starbucks uses. Now I'm going to put a tablespoon of white chocolate in this drink. Starbucks actually puts more white chocolate in theirs, however I find that it's too sweet, so I always ask them to reduce that amount. Now you can also add other flavors that you like. I also like the Starbucks white chocolate mocha creamer for mine, so I'm also going to put a tablespoon of that in here. Now in this step, you can customize your drink to however you like it. You can add different flavors like raspberry to make a raspberry white chocolate mocha, or you can add something a little sweet like cinnamon. But today I'm gonna add some raspberry in mine just because I love the way it tastes with the white chocolate. So I'm gonna put half a teaspoon in there. So before you move on to your next step, you need to stir in these ingredients because those syrups really need to dissolve before you add your cold ingredients, because if not, they will chunk up if they get cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir them in there while the espresso is hot. And I'll just use my little teaspoon. Okay, so now that those ingredients are stirred in, we're gonna move on to the next step, and that's your cold ingredients. So today I'm going to be using 2% milk. A healthier option would be soy milk or almond milk, so you can use those as well because this drink is very high in calories, but it's so good. And it tastes the same either way. But today I've only got my 2% milk, so I'm going to add 1.5 cups of that. So we'll pour that in there. Okay. And now I'm going to stir this up a little bit just to make sure everything is nice and mixed in, because the milk tends to float to the bottom. So you're going to make sure that you stir in everything correctly. Now after this, if you want to drink your drink immediately, you can go and add some ice. Or if you want to wait a little while to drink it, then you can go ahead and just put it in the fridge until you're ready. So today we talked about how to make the white chocolate mocha. You need to make your espresso, whether it's using an espresso machine that makes instant espresso, or if you're making it straight from the beans. You also then need to add in your flavorings, and which you can customize either what you want. You can reduce the amounts. And then you need to add your cold ingredients, such as your choice of milk and ice if needed. That is how you make an iced white chocolate mocha. So I hope this recipe can hold you over until the COVID-19 pandemic allows Starbucks to open back up.